I want to welcome you to Region 12 Technology. I'm District Elder Dr. William A. King, Jr. I'm going to show you one of the most important tools that will transform your ministry's training and bring it to the next level. Now, here's kind of one of the most important parts I wanted to share with you is that this plugin is actually a WordPress plugin that can be installed on any WordPress site. This is called the WP Community Presbyters Core. It's a core program for students and administrators, so you can administer complete courses on any WordPress built sites. So let's take a look. So the Learning Center is divided into 5 training volumes, organized into courses to deliver to you interactive lessons, assessments, smart quizzes, and an award system, gamification. And this will keep you as a student or as an administrator, keep your students motivated, right? And so this tool is specifically built, the one that you're observing now, specifically built for Region 12, Church of Our Lord Jesus Christ, but it's adaptable for any situation, any denomination, any group. Now let's take a look at the volumes, the way that the system is grouped. So we have 5 volumes, and the first volume is the Apostolic Doctrine and Theology. The second volume is Christian Living and Ethics. The third is Religious Education. The fourth is Apostolic Emphasis Themes. And the fifth is Practical Ministry. And all of these are varied in color so that you can distinguish them through visual observation, looking at the web page. We have a total of right now 64 courses in here. We have, out of the 64 courses, we have over 46 lessons, 10 different tests, and over 40 quizzes. So that is the introduction into the WP Community Presbyters Core plugin. Now, let me walk you through the setup so that we can get students enrolled and starting to take the classes. The first thing administrators need to do is to create the following pages. So you're going to create 3 pages. You're going to create the courses page. This is your main course catalog where your students will kind of browse through and enroll into courses. Then you have your student dashboard. This is the personal dashboard for that student based on their login, and it will show progress, badges, certificates, things like that. And then the third page is the certificate verification page. This is kind of unique, and what it is it is a public page for verifying certification. So what does that mean? That means that a person who is interested in proving that this certificate is in the name of this person, they can use a QR code, and then it will display their authenticity. Let's say that right. Okay, so we're going to create a couple of web pages, right? So this is in WordPress. I want to click page. This is what you'll see for creating a new page. So you got the title here, you got your block. You can make this into a table, a paragraph, image. You can do a search up here for other things if you got video. You see, and then it'll show you all the different things that you could do, or you could just browse everything, and then it'll show the controls over here. If I get rid of this, you'll see more of them show up. And these are builders. You just slide them onto the page, and it, does some neat things for you on your behalf. But that's not what we're going to do here. We're going to use a short code. Okay, so this page is going to be a short code. What did we say that this page is going to be? This is going to be the course catalog for the student, right? And so the first page we want to create is called the course page. The title is called Training Courses, and this is the short code we're going to use. So let's grab the short code, and we're going to call it Training Courses. Okay. Alright, so then here is where the short code would go. So I go here and I say short. There it is. And then I just paste Presbyters courses in there. So, and that's how easy it is. And then I just publish this to the website, which makes it available. And if I want to view it to see what it looks like, I hit here or down here. And there it is. And that's how you use short codes. And so that's the first page. Okay, let's create another one. And so what is this one going to be? This is going to be my training dashboard. And so we'll grab this, and this will be the student's dashboard. So we say new page. And then we go here, we need a short code. There it is. And then we paste that in there. And then when we publish, we can go view the page, and there's the student's dashboard. Okay, so as they take classes, they will see them show up in here. All right, and we got one more page, and this one will be the certification. So let's see what name we should be giving it. It is called Verify Certification. Drop this down. And then we go here, we want a short code. And we paste that in there. Publish. View it. Check it out. Okay, so enter certificate number and then verify. Please fill it in. Not found. So anyway, so if you go to this page here, this would be, there's a new line item in here. Let's see, that I added in here for the short codes for the WP Community Presbyter. So if you go to this page here and you see this link here, you can click on that and that will show you the additional shortcodes, and that will solve that one problem where you saw the link went to an empty page called courses. And so that's, you know, if you look at these shortcodes, you'll see it's kind of self-explanatory, right? See. But anyway, check it out. That's the enhancement board. It's pretty neat. So as I earn these will turn different colors. They won't be all, you know, looking all grayed out. Okay, let's move to what's next. Okay, so for admins, we will go to the Presbyters plugin here, and we will go down to settings, and this is where we are going to require that the Presbyter student role be used on this site. The reason we're setting this is because there are going to be other people that are not presbyters that will have an account on here, and we don't want them accessing the Presbyters training courses without actually being assigned that role. So now that I toggled that, I'm going to hit save, and that should now require users to have that role. In this video, we're going to take a look at the user who's going to register for a class, right? And what you're looking at here is the Region 12. You're looking at the WP Community Core plugin, which is configured for Region 12 by going into settings and setting these things up. However, we're going to look at roles and capabilities. What we want to make sure is that we have in here the Presbyters student role. Let's go down. There it is. And if we click this edit, it's going to take us to the top. It's going to stick it in here. It's going to tell us that this person has a single role of 259, right? And this is the role they have, dashboard access. You could turn that off by clicking on this and it'll turn that off, right? And this role won't be assigned to this. Access won't be assigned to this role. All right. Okay, I am logged in as myself, and you will see here that I just basically have access to the community to create my own groups and everything, and then this is WordPress stuff. So yeah, it's WordPress stuff. And so from the dashboard here, I can go to, actually from the web page, I can go to this new section here that I created called Presbyters Training. And so this will take you to the list of courses, and then you can scroll through here, and as it get to this next volume, got the volume numbers here and everything, and then you can decide which one of these you want to take. But remember, this person does not have the student role, so if I click this, it should say, hey, access denied. All right, so I don't have access, see? And so let's grant access. And so in here, we can go through and we can assign roles and stuff to people, right? And so if I go to, nope, I want to go in settings. I forgot I moved everything into settings, and we want to go to roles and capabilities, right? And then we want to make sure that the role for Presbyters is in here, and there it is. And if we click edit, it takes us back to the top, and you'll see that it's right here. This is the slug for it. interested in that, you can go on WordPress and check and see what that's all about, but that's not what we're trying to cover here. I just want to let you know that this is the role name, slug, and then this is the permission, 1 out of 259 that's been assigned to the student, right? So now let's assign this to somebody. So we can go to this tab here that says assign user, right? We can go here and search for the user, and that's me. And then you want to click here. This is say, what groups they're in. This is the roles. So we want to click on that. And right now my role is subscriber. We're going to look for the student. There it is. We want to click add. And now the student has both the presbyter student and the subscriber role. So now that I have the presbyter student role for my account, I should be able to now get past the restriction, right? So what happens when I refresh? So I've already got a course ID of 28. I hit refresh, boom, I'm inside of the course. Look at that. I can start taking it, right? And that color is not working. We'll have to have a conversation with the team on that one. I don't know how I missed that. So anyway, yeah. So this student can mark and say, hey, I've completed this part. Let me go in this one, read this. I marked that one too. Yeah, I know this stuff. Mark that one. Oh, I completed the course. There's my gamification. Hey, congratulations. You just completed this course. All right. And now, if I go back to this page, I created this dashboard. Remember, I couldn't log in before. Now I got, look, 1 course completed. Overall, 2%. 3 lessons. All right. All right, there's one more role that we're going to take a look at, and that is the training administrator. Let's go to settings here in the WordPress community plugin. Go to roles and capabilities. Want to make sure that's in here. There it is. So that's the training administrator, right? And it's a custom role. All right, and so if you remember, this is my login here, and if I refresh, I just have the ability to create groups and and manage those groups that I create inside of the portal, but I don't have access to any of the administrative features. And say if I'm I want to still take the courses, but I'm also the administrator. So let's go ahead and just do that. And so I'm going to assign myself, scroll all the way up and go to the assign users and roles, look for my name. There I am. I already have that role. Remember, we clicked this cogwheel, and then we want to look for all the way down here, training administrator, and we want to add that role. So now I have all 3 of these, and if I want to get rid of one, I just click this. All right, so now if I go to that page and refresh, there it is. I have access. So here's the dashboard. We got 1 student. If I go to courses, we can see all the courses that are listed. There are none that are drafted. I can create courses. I can create lessons. I can manage assessments, right? I can manage no students have started courses yet. I got a bug in here. No certificates. And however, I still have an active student. Course analysis. Look at that. Nice, huh? All right.